demonstration. This is activity one. This is how it is done. Because you are definitely coming here. When you hear the whistle, you stand. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Poppy jump. Poppy jump. And when you move, you hear the whistle. You are expected to jump. How do you jump? I know you say you want demonstration. This is how you jump. Jump and hit.
What?
Jump and hit. You must rebound
On their
2
toes.
times before you go up. Come to the next one. This is strong curl. C-U-R-L, curl. Trunk. This is the trunk. Go down, touch in your legs so that you'll be able to lift yourself. You alternate your hand. The left elbow to the right knee, the right elbow to the left knee. You go down straight.
You alternate.
You come to stand up. Whichever leg that goes up first will come down first. Whichever leg that goes up first will come down first. Your hands must be behind you. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You move to push up.
You stop to that next one.
You can see why I'm asking go first. Because this one is graduated according to height. You don't go to where it's too tall for you. You go on your hand. Matches where your height belongs. So if you are short, you must not be in front. You have to allow those who are taller than you to be in the front.
Rebound twice. On toes. Rebound twice.
There you can see.
You drop to the next one.
This is dumbbell squat. Dumbbell squat. Not dumbbell bend. It's dumbbell squat. You squat down with 2 weights beside you.
Chest up.
Dumbbell.
How not to do it.
You must not bend this way. Pull it and you go this way. It will crack your back. And so you have to squat.
Or you start doing like this.
You squat. Eh?
Not allowed.
Pull it straight up and go down straight. Up. Straight down. Is that okay? Okay, all of you that have called 6, come here.
All 6 here.
All 6, come here.
If you are 6 here. Move. You are 6. 5 here. Count at the same time. Go up at the same time with them.
Take position. Take position. Dollar this way. Get out around there. Inward gripping. This way. go. Let's go. Let's go. Look how you do it now. Let me see you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the next point. Jump.
Put yourself
Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. See, you are doing your own thing. Up. Up. Down. Down. Go. Break your waist. Up straight. Down. Squat. Squat. Up. Up. Change. Move, come on.
No squats first.
Hold in the tree. Run this way. Up. Squat. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Up. Don't put down. Up. 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 Hey, where you come from? Yeah. Down. Very good.
That's it. Continue. Go. Continue. Let's go. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. Round 2, let's go. Round 2, take position. Start, let's go. Let's go. Down. Basta. Hey, what's happening? Come. Down. Across like this. Let's go. One, go. Woo!
move, come on. Are we ready?
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, change.
Ah, no.
Hurry up, are you walking?
What did I say? Kuruma, kurumami. Kuruma, kurumami.
Can't you do that?
Are we happy? Yeah, I know you. Will. Okay, you say after me, I do after me. Say, jacking the ball. Jacking the ball. I said, jacking the ball. I said, jacking the ball. Jacking the ball. Jacking the ball.
Do like that. Jacking the ball. Jacking the ball. Jacking the ball.
Sit down, sit down. No instructor was here. Okay. All right. You.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. Oh.
Don't have.
Oh, no.
Rest on this one and stand up.
In. Clap for me. In. Out. In. We go to our morning duties. Remember, you are rotating. Those, if you are in one, let's say, before you start moving. Those who are in one, they will go to weekend. Great volley. Nice one. Is it close to the answer? Close to the answer.
Continue moving gradually. I move.
Yeah, move. Amaka, move. That's it. Move.
Yellow motor, we have one station, one more.
Your arm that way. Landing on toes. Move to the other side.
Get out.
Let me try. Let me jump first.
No, can't you see it?
You guys show me. Let me go back.
Because you might get tired. Hey, I'm gonna wait. Let me go first. Get tired.
What does it? Just wait, man.
I need like 10 minutes. Out. Now we want to turn to our left-hand side, which is the port side. Those on the port side, the left-hand side will stop paddling. And then the starboard side on my right-hand side will what? Start paddling. We want to negotiate the left-hand side, which is the port-hand side. Is that it? With this briefing, any one of us can work. Are we happy? Yes. Put on our life jackets. Life jackets. Life jackets. Those with life jackets. are going in first, then we'll come back. The other two.
Hold on, who is that?
Hold on, don't go in like that. We have to launch it down. Alright? Let's have a level. Mix up.
11, mix up, mix up.
Mix up. Take number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Last number.
10.
Right. 11. 11, okay? 11. 10. Okay. The 11th man will hold on. 10. Please give them paddles. Give them paddles.
Those taking number, take your paddles.
Give them paddles. We are going to change. We are going to change. Paddles, 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 paddles. Are you with paddles? Are you not part of it? Then where are you? Hands under you. Hands under. Move up. Down, down. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't move with it. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Push it out. Out, out. Okay. Right. Stay where you are. Now, as you are standing, that is the position where you are going to sit. Okay? Now, how do we go in? One after the other. In. Now, you come in. Don't push it now. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it for her. You can't go right with your leg up. Oh my God. There is trouble. 6 is there. Next person. Okay, you take it. Don't stand, don't stand. Hold the side, hold the side. Hold the board. Sit. Right. You. Come on, back. Hold the side. Side. Side and side. Hold the side. All right. Don't hold any paddle. Next, sit. Next. Sit to your right and left. Sit to your right and left. Going smartly now. Just hold the side. Now. Don't hold any part. Just hold the same first. Sit to your right, sit to your left. Family. Keep to your right, family. Keep to your family. 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 Hey. Oh. Hold on, wait. Stop. Okay, go to the edges. Sit to your right and left so that you stop.
Come on, me.
You just maintain. Hey. Move to listen. Hey, what's your name?
Yeah. Move to your left and right.
Hey, move to your right. Move to your right. You sit at the middle.
Carry your bag to your right.
The other side. Move to your right. Hey, you. Stretch your legs forward. Stretch your legs forward. All right. Hold your paddle. Make use of your eyes. Look at others.
Okay. Paddle the way they showed you.
Upside down. Forward like this.
Forward and
out. Forward. Pull it back.
Number 2 man.
Forward.
together.
Hey, you. This way now, not like this. This way. Very good. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back.
Force. It is your force that will move the foot.
Hold harder. More effort.
Force.
I think.
Hey, that guy hold it. No. Change the hand as well. Yeah, let's go. Go. Let's pull harder. We want to go to Westland. After from there to Maryland. Let's go. We are not moving. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Yes. Go. Pull. We are not pulling. Put front on it. Drop in front of you and pull back. Go. Very good. Go. 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 Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Very good people. Drop your paddle inside, just as it is. Don't rush. Don't rush.
What have you guys arrived at? What do you want to do?
Shoulder, then stand up.
Everybody agreed. I see. Even you that did not hear what they were saying, you agreed to it. It's about you. It's not all here. All right, let's do it. But there you go. Just put your legs. Remember, it's teamwork, not individual work. Teamwork.
Assist yourself. Don't stay back. Go there and assist yourself.
Prepare to work like a team. You make a personal effort. And we don't allow, for safety's sake, we don't allow too many people there. If you're up to two at any particular point in time. Make effort, ladies. Make effort. Don't give them your yourself. Make effort. Make effort yourself. Make effort yourself. You can't even carry yourself. You will carry yourself. You don't leave yourself to them. Make effort. Use your legs. Use your legs even on the wall. You can't even carry yourself. You can't even carry yourself. You just level. Make effort. Sit down. Jump back. Make effort. Use the wall. Use the wall. Good. That's the thing. Let me try. Then lift your leg. Lift your leg. Good. That is it. Make effort. When you make a personal effort, they can assist you. Make sure you make a personal effort, then they will assist you. Take it easy. Take it easy. You guys, all right. Go and evaluate yourself. Go there. Come together. And listen. Now, how did it go?
Well, very well.
Wonderful. Yes. Except that some of us, like I said, we let everything come on our person's people. You discover that, let's take the example of your books, your academics in school. You see, it is possible that your parents would be able to afford the money we put you in school, okay, give you all the comfort, everything, create an...
I told you, place it on the right hand. Right. The direction of travel should be directly on your longer finger of your right hand. So let's get up, everybody. No, keep it like this. Now, twist yourselves round
round until the red part of the needle aligns with the true north of your compass. Until it's aligned with your true north of your compass, then you stop. And you check round, check your glass. If you see that you are an odd man facing inside, then you are not doing the right thing. Because all of you will facing the same direction. And if you discover you are the only one outside, then you are wrong. You don't have to ask me. Yes. Now, I want you to use your empty hand and point to where that direction of travel is pointing to. Very good. Point to where it is going.
Because it's everybody.
Oh. Yes. Now, now we assume that Maryland, we have not got how many minutes, how many seconds, how many hours, or how many steps to get us on the next class. Sit back again. Sit back. Now, put it at 240. Hurry up. Don't waste time. We are now good. As soon as you get that 240, stand up and turn yourself. Until you get the direction. 240 is a correct village. I will tell you after. Just get it and keep quiet. Don't talk to anybody. When you see yourself different from the class, then you know you are wrong. This is now put all our empty hand and point where we are going. No,
But you must make sure that the magnetic line with this arrow you already have. Then this arrow is called the arrow direction of travel. Now point. So this is where we can have some people to be confused. They will say no, they're traveling this way.
This 240 degrees is a village, it's a true bearing, it's a true degree of village. It's a village called Igologu here. If you go direct, this one is the map here. Look at Igologu here. This one here, this is a village. It's 240. If you follow here direct, or you go outside now and ask any of these villagers, any of these people, Oga, where is Igologu? You will point this side. Is that here? Now sit back. Follow quiet. Quiet.
Do you follow the direction of travel or true north?
When you want to find the direction. I said, this is number 3, direction of travel. You cannot get this unless with the help of these two. True north, magnetic needle. This magnetic needle, by the time you are moving, the magnetic needle will be moving also. It will be moving. As soon as it aligns with this true north, you stop. The work of this is finished. Once you have stopped, it has finished. The next thing you look is the direction of travel. That is the one to tell you that you are going like this, not this one. These are the components for direction of travel. If they align together, they now produce this one for you. Are you through? Are you? Okay, now put it at 15 degrees. 15 degrees. 15 degrees, 1 and 5. 15 degrees is a degree of apapa. So when you do that, stand up and come down. Let's see where we can get apapa. Twist yourself down and see whether we can get apapa with the compass. All right. Yes, 15 degrees. If you follow without this water now, you just walk out, you go through the Tinker Island, you will see yourself at Liverpool. That is the degree of apapa from C school. Is that it? Now sit back. Sit back. No. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Yes. Come again. If you don't have the degrees, If you don't have the degrees, you cannot find the direction of travel. The next class we are going to check, we will come in now.
Don't worry, if you want smoke, when you get out, I'll give you. So finish first. Good there. Oh, like it. Wait, the ladder, yeah. See the ladder? Just one step. After. Hold the rope. No. This you. Like you married a chicken.
Almost there.
Just speed well.
Better.
Good girl, she's there.
They are ready. Now you come down.
How do I step?
Look forward a little bit. And you step on this.
Then hold the blue rope.
Hold the rope.
Both of
Yeah.
them,
Come down gently.
Easy. If you shake, don't worry.
Come down
Release
gently.
one leg, Hold your hands up. Easy.
Easy.
Hold down your hands.
Stretch your legs.
Easy,
And the last one.
I can't find the last one.
Is there.
Easy, relax.
Wait.
It's there.
Lower your hands, small. Your hands are too long.
Lower your hands. Your hands are too long. You've not
On
brought
the
down your
grass
hands.
now.
Jesus Christ.
Keep right.
Final stage. Good girl.
This way.
Hold on to the black rope and come this way.
How much is this?
Can you imagine? She couldn't believe she could get
She
here.
wouldn't. Keep left. Continue coming. That's the ready to clap for her.
Yes, sir. Let me put down my book.
Cover. Madam, quick. Approach it. Approach it, sir. Final stage. Yes, come to the center.
Move forward.
Shut up. Move forward. If you like, you can do that, man. Just done it.
She has even done it.
Done it. Just step,
All the most difficult
From the
challenge.
first stage, she was, I can't.
You give me when you finish.
Seriously, I will give my boss the stage. You told her.
I've done it already.
Oh, finish. Somebody's behind you. I know that you want to do
This is our emergency officer. She wants the two of them want to do it now. Yeah. Finishing point. There's no point steering here. Just a step forward and balance.
the essence of balance. Now put it in practice. Some of courage and do it. And do it. And do it. And lower the gap to it. Lower down the gap.
Where's Rashid?
You see, your participation has changed your brain.
Yes.
She's holding up now.
Yes.
It is your spirit that
Your spirit that,
pulls her.
you know. You are about giving up. Thank God for the instructor.
They are finishing.
Even me, I say you should come down.
Yeah, no. We don't discourage them.
When you finish, you
Rather, you encourage them. Your spirit that fear. If that fear in them is not something.
Yes.
That fear is not something. I shall not achieve anything. I shall not. Yeah, come on.
I want to get through with you so that you won't be your Just
Nothing to hold there.
It's almost the same level way.
From there to here, it's lower. And then this is lower. Members? Yes. But a big is ready for it.
Oh, good.
God is in you. Right? Look at the hot dog. Step. Do a jump at once.
You start stretching your body and then balance it. Just open up and make sure you step on the nuts.
All right.
Come on, there.
Smile for me. Just make sure we go now.
Just a step to go.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. We've done it. Finish up. Eh?
I want to come down.
No.
If you are coming down, that means you've not done anything.
No, she's not coming down.
She's not coming down. She's calculating. This one is just bounce down.
Before I
kick it away.
Let me close my eyes before I open it.
Wow.
Good
girl. Fine.
Move now.
Let me see him talk back.
Now move your hand.
Talk back, relax. Don't cry. You know, just open up. Open up at all times and step for the north. Okay? Don't worry. Don't frighten your mind. You can do it. Step at the north and open up at all times. Okay, good. Beautiful. You will shake, but that's normal for this exercise. Open it and it will stop. Open it. Yes. Just open it. You see.
Don't try to frighten your mind.
Don't frighten yourself. Nothing good comes easy in life. Just make up your mind. Step out the north at all times. Okay? Open up, and the shaking will stop. Open up.
Open it. Good.
Open, yes. Open, the shaking will stop.
Continue open it.
She can make it.
That's
it already.
Good.
See?
Open.
Can do.
Smile now.
Talk by we.
We.
That's no answer.
Talk by we.
Wash sleep.
Where to sleep? Then where should we go? Talk by we.
Open.
Open up. We are doing it. Oh God.
Move the other leg.
Where's your second leg?
On the same ladder.
That same ladder. Put it there. Keep moving. You have made it already.
Talk by, it doesn't matter. It can hold you. It will balance you.
Talk by. Put your leg on that ladder. On that same ladder. It's shaking.
Yeah, but it's strong.
It's
very strong.
It's strong. You can
You cannot
fall now.
Straight now. We're here.
See? You're not falling. If you shake.
Now
So you cannot lower your hand.
lower your hand down.
Come down gently.
Gently.
You see the other ladder?
Now move.
It will shake.
Very
Beautiful.
good. Take it easy.
Hold it. It will shake.
It will shake. That is it.
Very good,
If you
Tokwe.
shake, it doesn't matter. Just keep on.
Lower your hand down.
Yeah, no, you can't be tired.
Lower your hand down.
You should shake. It will.
Now, if you are tired, follow with some flag.
It should shake now. She can cry. It's good.
Oh, give it back again. It's too lower for you. Why not just go on your own?
Let's go.
You won't fall. One leg. Don't go with 2 legs.
Just one at a time, then you balance 10 seconds.
You are there. Let's stretch one leg. Stretch one leg.
So why the gravity a bit, then you
Okay, go. Like that. All right.
Take a chance.
Okay.
Wait, go.
Hold the hand now.
She can do it. Allow her. She can do it.
Take a jump. Hold the hand. Hold the hand. Just take a jump. Good. All right. Stretch your leg and go. Your leg now.
Allow go.
Hold the hand now. Stretch. Okay. Just drop your hand. Go.
Go.
you can do it. Stretch your leg.
All right, relax.
Listen. Do it fast.
1 minute.
Are you
You just have to take a jump.
Just a jump.
Take a jump and walk. This one is lower. Go ahead. This one is lower.
Please just
Oh yeah, come. Go. Come on. Look here. Come on. Pick her. Yes, up. Thank you. What are you trying to do?
And have this time.
that's the essence of just take it out. Let her try whatever. Maybe it is your muscles you stretch less. That's the best method for you. Just stand up, lower the gravity and have a seat. Lower your gravity. I've done it several times. You don't need to come up and do it. Yes. Come up. I will do it. Allow her.
Which one is this? This one you'll be dancing and
If I come up, you lose your
No, don't come up. Yeah, just start at once.
So make up your mind, eh? It's a thing of the mind.
Say that you have finished all the difficult ones. These are the
more hectic ones you have done.
easiest ones.
Most difficult. So just make sure you don't prophesy. This one you are shaking
I
your
want
head.
to punch on the prophetess, right?
Like, how would I jump?
Just make sure you don't no one leg in front. Just one leg in front.
Right. Yeah. You lean forward. That's what you are saying. Right? Ready?
I saw her. She went like 20 minutes.
No. Right, lean.
Stop it. Leave
Trouser. We lean.
What if I fall down? Who's there to catch me?
Come on. Don't fall on anybody. Come your way, you're not going to fall. Because it's not dangerous falling.
Sit down.
Nobody will.
Bring that down.
This one now, Joro. Yeah, come down.
Just calm down, eh?
Oh, but this is one.
You don't beat. Okay, she will calm down. You don't beat. That is why you cannot do it. Calm down. I can't give it. No, I'll jump myself. Oh, yeah.
Jump down. Don't go down.
Calm down. Please, calm down. Let her calm down.
No, please.
She can't do this thing. She can't do it.
She will
Don't
do
do it. I'll do it.
Don't say she will do it. Please, she said she will do it.
Just calm down. Calm down.
Both to be wild.
You cannot do it there.
You can't do it.
It's not possible. So then I'll go back here. You can't go back. Calm down. You are finished. Thank you.
No, let her finish.
I'm not going down. Okay.
What are you going to do? Go back to that place. She will go back. We will go back to this place.
That's why you have to come down.
That means you have not done anything. No.
Come down. Oh, yeah.
What will she do now?
Come. She's coming down straight. Come down. Put your hand. What you have not done anything? Put your hand here at your and press
up so that we bring this leg up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
She no fit do this thing.
Yeah. Put this leg on this one on this.
Like, wait.
We want to put this.
Just put this leg on this. Okay, go on.
Let's take it up.
Up.
Put your heel here.
Stand for yourself. Stand for yourself.
Let's on this one. Stand now.
Stand for yourself.
Okay, calm down.
I'll come down myself.
I jump down. Action man and action woman.
I'll come down myself.
So why not stretch it? Stretch the leg.
No way. Don't make it. Except
Don't worry, come. Oh yeah, come back. Come, stop fire. Come, you can take time here.
hey, go to the hall.
You can do it now. Just finish up.
You have no faith in yourself, number one.
The topic is leadership and responsibility. It's going to be down to earth. You're welcome, sir. Before you hear, I want to rank 39 students from Atlantic Hall and St. Jude on leadership course. You're welcome, sir. We.
Are we happy? Are you happy? Yes. Not everybody answered that question. I want everybody to answer it. Are you happy? Yes. If you are not happy, then I will dispatch you back to your various homes. Because here, you will be happy to go. You will be happy to go. Some people are saying yes. I think you are courageous enough to say whatever you think in your heart. Are you happy to go? Aha. Those who say yes will not go on the 6th. And those who said no will go on the 4th. Are you happy? Yes. Right. It is my pleasure and to come and rub minds with you. My friend. Oh God. You are the first to show back the ground. You are the first to show back the ground. That is bad enough. Isn't it? This afternoon we shall be talking about leadership and responsibility. Because as a leader or as a prefect in your school, you are a leader. And because you are a leader, you have responsibilities you will shoulder on behalf of the school authority. And that is why we are going to start by asking the question, who is a leader? Who is a leader? If you know it, just raise up your hand. Yes, my dear friend. What's your name? Mumi. Okay? Yes, very good. A leader is someone who directs. Does anybody have something different? Yes, my dear.
A leader is also someone.
Yeah, tell me your name first.
Sean Rashid.
Silva.
Sean Rashid.
All right.
A leader is always someone who takes responsibility.
Somebody who
Takes responsibility.
Responsibility. Good. Yes. Kayodele.
Leader is somebody who directs the activities of the company.
Yeah, somebody said that. He said that. Somebody who directs, somebody who shoulders responsibility.
Timilola Kolarwa.
Leader is someone that guides others.
Somebody who guides. Good. Yes.
Leader is someone
What is your name?
Leader
Setumola.
is someone who acts as a role model for followers. Leader is someone who acts as a role model for followers.
Who acts
As a role model.
as what?
As a role model.
Role model. Very good. Role model. Okay. Cheers. One more. What?
A leader is someone who coordinates the affairs of people.
Yes, somebody who coordinates. We have given so many meanings to the word leader. We have said that a leader is someone who directs, someone who controls, someone who shoulders responsibility, somebody who guides, just influence. That is the actual leader. You must be responsible.
You must be confident.
You must be confident. Yes, win. He must show good example, just like he said here, role model. Yes.
Must be considerate.
He must be considerate.
Must be tolerant.
Must be tolerant. Yes. Somebody has said what he wanted to say.
Should be able to take correction when wrong.
Yes. He should be able to accept his faults. Whenever he commits any offense or makes a mistake, he should be able to say, I'm sorry. So that is the former leader. He has to have those qualities. Then when we talk about leadership, leadership by dictionary meaning means the art of leading. Art of leading. Art of leading. That is leadership. And for you to be able to lead, because now when you attain this, when you are in leadership position, you have graduated from the level of a former leader to who? To the actual leader. And that is why you must have those qualities you mentioned. But as an actual leader, there are certain characteristics you must possess. One of them is that you must be imaginative. What did I say? You must be imaginative. That is, you must be a thinker. Thinker. Go and sit down. And see no more. You must be imaginative, meaning that you must be a thinker. You must be generating ideas, because as a leader of your group, you must always have superior opinions to those of the members of your group. Your opinions must be superior to theirs. But this is not saying that when somebody comes up with superior information or superior suggestion, you say, I know I am the leader, so your idea cannot be superior to my own. Your idea cannot take precedence over my own. We are not saying that. But we are saying that as a leader, as somebody who is imaginative, your ideas must be superior to the ideas of those you are leading. You must have an active mind that is generating something new at all times. That is how you can be imaginative. 2, you must have clear conscience. You must have clear conscience, meaning that you must have an idea of what is right and what is wrong, and that you must always stick to those things that are right. You must be a symbol of things that are right. Don't allow yourself to be bought or to be influenced negatively. That is what we are saying. You must stand by whatever you believe is right. And 3, you must have firm character. Firm character. Firm character. You must have firm character. A leader must possess physical and moral toughness of character, such that everybody who sees you will see that this person is a disciplined person. That discipline will be showing in everything you do, and you will have a code of conduct that you will keep to at all times. You do not allow yourself to be influenced by other people. And if you are influenced at all, it means that you are influenced positively, not negatively. You don't allow big boys to say, we must riot this evening. No. That food they gave us was too small, so we must riot. If you believe in yourself that you are a leader that has clear conscience, a leader that must stand by what he believes is right, you will tell them that instead of rioting, why don't we dialogue? Because when we riot, the thing will bounce back at us, because we are likely to destroy things, and the school authority will have to send you back home. And when you are coming back, you will be asked, or your parents will be asked to come and write a note of undertaking, and then be asked to pay some money to replace those things you destroyed when you rioted. So as a leader, you must have a firm character, a character that will distinguish you from other members of the group. So, and a character that other members of the group will see and emulate or copy. Then you must have disciplined personal lifestyle. Disciplined personal lifestyle. It's just like what you said before. My dear, stand up. That girl. Look, the one behind you. You are looking at me. You know yourself. If I come there, no, not the one behind you. Yes, you come up there. What's your name? I must have a disciplined personal lifestyle, which Omotolu has not been able to exhibit. He has not been able to exhibit disciplined personal lifestyle. A good leader must be able to do that, comport him or herself to whatever situation he or she finds him or herself. And like I said before, he must have a code of conduct that he stands by at all times. And because you have a personal lifestyle, a disciplined personal lifestyle, others would like to copy you and be like you, just like our friend said about this role model. You cannot be a role model when you are not showing the highest example in self-discipline. Nobody would like to model you. They will see you as an area boy or an area girl if you don't show discipline. Then another one, number 5, is stewardship. The essence of leadership is service, stewardship. Okay, you didn't hear what I said. Stewardship. of leadership is service. And because it is service, you have to serve those people you are leading. And in fact, leadership is the same as being a servant. You are a leader and at the same time a servant to those you lead. And because you are a servant to those you lead, you must be very close to those you lead. You must know their problems. You must identify with their problems. You must identify with their aspirations, so that they will see you as a role model. But if you don't do that, well, you cannot qualify to be a leader. But then, even as a good steward, there will be opportunity for you to reward exemplary behavior. And there will be opportunity for you to punish those who deviate from the norms of the group. What we are going to do next is to look at some patterns of leadership and talk briefly about the characteristics of each pattern of leadership. Yes, you are the commander leader. Commander. Can you spell commander? Yes. You cannot spell commander. Huh? Yes. Commander, then icon, leader. Commander, icon, leader. That is commander leader. The commander leader has, we are going to discuss their characteristics now, has a closed mind. He doesn't want to listen to anybody. He feels and believes that his own ideas are the best. That other members of the group have nothing to contribute to the progress of the progress of the group. Apart from this, he does things routinely, meaning that by the book, by the law. He goes by the law. That if something was done in 1840, this way, that same thing in the year 2001 has to be done the same way it was done in 1840. Very rigid, not flexible at all. And again, does not assign duties. He doesn't delegate. He wants to do everything. That is not good enough. It's not good to be a commander leader. Because if you want to be everywhere at all times, well, you will be stressed. And if you are stressed, physically or psychologically, something serious can happen. Number 2 is the attacker leader. Attacker. Attack. ER. Then hyphen leader. Attacker leader. He is hostile and harsh. He is very, very irresponsible and irresponsive. He is irresponsible. And he is irresponsible. He doesn't respond if there is anybody around him that is not feeling well. He doesn't feel compelled to empathize, to sympathize with that person, or empathize as somebody who can put himself into the position of that person and then rise to the occasion of helping that person that is sick. So he is irresponsible and he is irresponsive. He never agrees that he is wrong. We have said that once, that he never agrees that he's wrong. He thinks that his ideas are the best. And he always creates an unhealthy environment. Unhealthy in the sense that he creates an environment where there will be chaos. You must always think about. Think about the future. Thank you very much.
Lecture will be more practical than theoretical, down to earth. And the director has been able to touch the area that affects you most. You see, the last example he concluded with was exactly the example I gave you during the moral instruction lesson. Isn't it the same? He was not here, and I gave that example during the moral instruction lesson. And he came and gave a similar example. You will see that we are all talking from wealth of experience we have passed through and what we have seen happen. And that's why we put all these things together for you, mold you so that you will grow with them. Just like our early morning devotion lesson, that this thing should be a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path, so that when you grow, you will not depart from it. He has been able to touch so many areas, and I believe that you are having one or two questions agitating your mind, and you want some clarification, or you want to ask some few things from what they have shared with us. So if you have one or two questions or contributions, you can raise your hand. It's still here. I want you to mention some examples of things that you have seen going on within the school or outside, so that you can throw more light. So if you have a question, just raise up your hands. Introduce yourself, your school and your name. Yes? You expect some question that is agitating your mind. So you're around our consciousness. Question. Yeah. I know you always have to, that's fine.
My name is Olamide Jegede. I'm from Atlantic. The question I'd like to ask is, when you come closer to the junior students and they try to take advantage of you, what can you do about
I don't think that the junior students take advantage of things. When we asked you to ask a question, you didn't. It is you, the senior students, who assume that students are, or the junior students are taking advantage. For instance, in our own days, even when you are or were very, very friendly, the respect is there. The respect is there because you too respect him. You respect him as a human being. You don't consider him as a junior student. That is something that is lacking amongst those of you here. You feel that the junior student is a nobody. And when you think that I am a nobody, I want to let you know that I am somebody. So, what I want to advise you to do is to consider those that junior student as somebody, as a human being like you. As you want him to respect you, you respect him or her too. When you do that, you will be, even when there will be this senior student, junior student relationship, he will always respect you because he knows that you too respect him. That is the way I feel. Do I answer your question? German.
I'm the owner
For the day. Yes. Yes.
I'm not saying on behalf of my fellow students.
Very good.
And my privilege to thank you for sharing your social strength.
Thank you very much.
Speaking to us on leadership and responsibility.
Thank you.
I was taken aback by what you said about leadership, that all leaders must have a firm character.
Yes.
I want to promise you that when we get back to our various schools, we are going to pass it over to students that are not privileged to be here today.
Very good. I'm happy about that.
And as you're about to go, wish you Johnny Mercy. And God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you can see the students getting on board, getting ready for the training expedition to Takak Bay. The instructors are gradually directing the affairs here, taking every safety precaution into consideration. We can see them arriving, disembarking at Tamaro. That is going to be the place they are going to start the trek. They're going to trek through the villages to the sand beach to Takwa Bay. They are gradually coming down with all their bag and baggages, including the instructors and the lifeguards. You can see them in the first village trying to converge at a meeting point where they can take off. Oh yes, look at some of their teachers. You can see Mr. So there trying to direct affairs. They are all lined up now. It is our responsibility to make sure that they check, they will report, and make sure that everybody is complete. I can see the control officer there, Mr. Joe Enamegba, one of the instructors. Yes, you can see one of the teachers there trying to take pictures. You can see one of our instructors, Mr. Isaac Sunday Mayoni, directing affairs properly, trying to take number. We want to make sure that the number of people we take to the bush, we bring the same back. The first few watches have moved. We can see the others moving. The great trek has started. The participants are all excited. They are happy. They are good to go. They are highly motivated. You can see the smiles in their faces. Most of them are experiencing this for the first time, trekking under the hot sun. They are very happy. You can see them cheering up. Here we go. Of course, reaching there, they will have to ease up themselves by playing some games. You can see the smiles on their faces. They are indeed good to go. That is the last watch. They are all dressed up, well kitted, with all their provisions. Their packed lunch taken care of. Of course, we can see the nurse, the instructors, the teachers. Every safety measure has been put in place for this great trek. The teachers have to be at the rear, the instructors have to be at the rear to take control in case of any incident. Off they go, they are getting through the swampy area. They are moving to a village called Ituagon. That should be the first village where they will rest. They are all happy. You can see the excitement in their faces.
This way the guy is chilling.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I wish you could get to a place that they show the sign. Ah, yes, sir. guy can make it.
You said the guy is chilling.
Okay, I'm carrying my bag. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you could get to a place that they shadow sign. Ah, you see. One day you're on top of the wall, huh?
As in just. That's what he's saying. Oh, come on, carry your food. This is not funny, yo. Tell me, I was just acting.
Oh, what's leader? Check our report. This is Selection Watch leader reporting. We! Wow! Oh, what's leader? Check our report.
Sir, we need music, sir. We need music.
Hi. Whoa. Oh, now I feel better. Huh?
I'll see you when you get there.
Direct, I'll. Light now is not. Light is now. They hit the tree. They now bounce back up into the air. They now land somewhere. How you going to feed children? Open one. Water. Like 10. This is stress, man. This is some serious stress.
Participants arriving the first bivouac point, the village called Okota. They have passed Ituagon. They have trekked about 1 hour plus, and the rule says, the rule of train expedition, after 1 hour trekking with youths like this, you need to rest. We don't stress them so much, so you can see them loosening up, trying to rest, so exhausted, tired, and weak, trying to drink water. They are advised to drink water sparingly. If not, they will get tired. You can see the tiredness on their faces. Some sleeping because the sun has been so intense. They're enjoying themselves, trying to take a sip of water and their packed lunch, wiping away the sweat on their faces. Despite the heat and the trek, the tiredness, they are still happy. They are getting relaxed for yet another journey. It is far, yet near. They are not discouraged. They are determined to make it. You can turn this journey to the unknown. They don't know where they are going. They have only heard that they are trekking to a place called Takwa Bay. They don't know the distance either. We want them to rest, take their packed lunch, cool down themselves before they take off. You can see them sharing, working like a team, cooperating. That is the essence of this training. Teamwork. Working together. No discrimination. We don't mind your tribe. We share things in common. You can see the control officer, Mr. Joe Namegbai, giving instructions on what is to be done next. Telling them to round up. They should get ready. Oh yes, you can see one of the teachers, Mr. So, one of the teachers that accompanied the students or participants to the great trek. Yes, the students are about to be interviewed about to just relate their experiences. We can see the teacher, one of the teachers from Atlantic Hall at the background. Here's the first interview with the participants.
Fiori Akishola first, yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible. Are you enjoying yourself? Why do you say terrible? Aito, what do you have to say?
It hasn't been bad. We've just gone about.
Because you're a boy, you're a strong man. Eh?
Something like that.
Very strong.
But we still have a long way to go.
Long way.
Joey,
are you set for the very long journey?
Yes, I am.
Good. Jeff, let's see, Jeff. What do you have to say?
I'll follow Aito's opinion. It has been alright.
Alright.
For now.
You're not sweating. A strong man. Your teacher is sweating, man. It's not easy. Thank you very much. So, later.
By the teachers, the instructors, and the students. You can see the excitement all around them. They have taken up, haven't rested for about 30 minutes. They are going to a second rest place called the Lighthouse. They have gathered enough energy and they are off from Okwata, a neighboring village around the coast of Snake Island. You can see the creeks around that area. Most of them are excited having such a sight for the first time. They are moving according to their watches with all the materials, buckets, cooking materials, pots, all that is required to keep them comfortable, reasonably, at the rest point, specifically at Takwa Bay. They are entering the jungle proper. Journey to the unknown. They don't know where they are going, but they are excited. They are entering the thick forest now, gradually. Yes, you can see them coming out. More of them coming from behind. You can see the long stretch of the 139 participants and the instructors. What a sweet and nice environment. See the students interacting with nature for the first time. Most of them are appreciating nature, appreciating the environment, making contact with the villagers. You can see some of them trying to cool down, cooling down their hot legs. Here we say the jungle is getting matured. From the grassy land, they are entering into a thick forest. Oh yes. You can see some of them have just pulled off because of the heat. Gradually, they are getting close to the second place they are going to rest. Because of the narrow path, they have to file on in a single file. Some of them must be wondering, where are these guys taking us to? What are they up to? If you are getting tired, you can see the gap. They are supposed to close up. Fanning themselves. One of our late musicians would say, suffering and smiling. Of course, they are not suffering, as you can hear from the interview. The Citizenship and Leadership Training Center is not out to punish participants. This is not punishment as such. We are teaching the participants how to endure the difficulties in life. Yes, you can see the crop of instructors leading at the back. Getting closer to the second rest point. This is the first time they are seeing coconut all around. And this village is typically known as Great Coconut Farmers. The instructors are also excited. You can see the excitement on their faces, happily leading the students. The instructors are part of it. They are there to ensure the safety of the course participants. They are getting close to the lighthouse. Their second bivouac point, where they will rest before they will finally arrive at Tarkwa Bay. Yes, this is the lighthouse. They are so exhausted, tired. This is the final rest point. Some of them have still taken their packed lunch. You can see the excitement all around, written on their faces. They are happy. Sharing together. Sharing love. Getting relaxed. Sharing with one another. Eating their food. Some of them have just finished their own at the first point and sharing with their other colleagues. That is the essence of life. The essence of living is sharing, sharing love. And that is why we have brought these youths together from different schools. Also, they are from different states, different religion, sharing together, working cooperatively as one to achieve the expected goal. You can see one of the students with the first aid box. Others are well relaxed, sipping their water gradually. Those who have finished their food, you can see them going around trying to see how they can share with their colleagues. They are having a wonderful time here. I believe that these students will have so much to tell their colleagues back at school, their parents, and their loved ones at home. It's an experience they will not forget so easily. It's an experience they will share with others. These are kids from special homes. Ordinarily, most of the parents will not allow them. We can see that most of them want to develop on their own. They want to have these experiences to enable them to share. Most of the parents have sent words for them to come back, but a lot of them sent words back to their parents, said, "Daddy, we want to face life on our own. We want to face the challenges of life. We want to allow to be like others also." We can see the control officer, Mr. Joanna Megba, giving instructions as usual, telling them to make sure they don't off the goal. They have taken up from the lighthouse. That was their second resting point. The lighthouse is a historic place. That is where the place that directs all the ships into Nigerian territorial water. You can see them lining up, filing on, moving ahead. They have rested enough. They have just a short distance to cover before they arrive Tarkwa Bay. They made sure that they tidied up the place they rested to make sure that there's no trace of any death. That is one of our trademarks, keeping the surroundings clean. You can see the students, the excitement reading all over them, moving ahead. Forward ever, backward never. They are good to go. Highly motivated. Moving on, they are cheerful. Nevertheless, some of them are so tired because we are not equally endowed the same. Some of them are so tired, but they have no option. They have to push ahead. They must complete the task. They must complete the journey. It's a task that must be accomplished. It's a task, a goal that must be reached. Some of them, you can see the tiredness reaching over their face. That's why you can see the gap, dragging their legs. Look at the back benchers, showing the tiredness all over them. Oh yes, we can see our first aider, the chief nursing officer, who always be at the rear. The instructors also taking control. Yes. The instructors who are left behind are making sure that nobody's left behind. I can see Sunday Mayoni on his own. The other instructors are still tidying up happy. The last participant is moving. You can see Ms. Tenko. And the only female instructor among the men. It is said that what a man can do, a woman can do better. She's also trying to make herself happy. The control officer is at the rear. You see him carrying some of the buckets of the participants who could not carry themselves again. These buckets were carelessly left behind. Of course, as a control officer, he needs to carry them. That is the cost of leadership. He is in control, he is in charge. So he must make sure that no stone is left unturned. The place is tidied up, very clean, and the instructors are the rear guard, making sure that things are in order. Off they go, leaving the lighthouse to the final bivouac point, the Tarkwa Bay. No sooner than not, they will be there. I can see GB Musa still at the rear. The instructors are very strong and agile. I can see Ms. Tenko singing. Oh yes, that is Tarkwa Bay. Welcome to Tarkwa Bay. That is the railway line leading to Tarkwa Bay. Look at the excitement in the faces of the students. Some are tired, but to an extent they are happy. We have arrived after a long trek. You can see Mr. So. Yes, look at them. Leaving the small village. Look at the tiredness written all over them. They are feeling good. The villagers, I started seeing a group of people like that. This is Tarkwa Bay. Welcome to Tarkwa Bay. Look at the expanse of water. Others are still coming. This is the rest point. Moving to the police mess at Tarkwa Bay. We have arrived at Long Run. Yes, here we are. Tarkwa Bay, here we come. They are all moving to the rest points, gradually moving into the police officers' mess in Tarkwa Bay. Others are still coming behind. At least we have made it. At Long Run, we are there. You can read that excitement all over them. We can finally rest. Gradually, they are sorry. Yes, you can see the tiredness. That participant, because of the tiredness, almost skipped. Had a slip and fall. The instructors and his colleagues are trying to give possible help. You can make it. You have arrived. Go ahead. Don't give up. You are there. We can see one of the participants, Rashid, getting excited also. I think that little casualty is Anne. She has arrived. She is happy. The final bivouac point, they're trying to pull off, getting relaxed. They are excited, getting happy with themselves, enjoying themselves. You can see it. Others are so tired. You can see the tiredness written all over them. One good thing is that a lot of them who were sick, asthmatic patients, they said they will go. They made up their mind. At the end, they beat their chest and said, we made it. After all, we did not faint. There was no crisis. We made it. Others are so tired, wondering what next. Trying to chat away the time. Others are feeling good. Trying to sip water to cool the heat of the sun. Some are trying to meditate, wondering. Oh yes, some are camera shy, of course. I can see Wumi there. Our very strong lady, iron lady, a footballer and all-round participant. Oh yes, look at the excitement in their faces. These youth are so excited. They are very, very adventurous. They are happy that they have arrived their final bivouac point. They are all happy, getting relaxed. They are trying to cool down before they will go for a surfing exercise in the Atlantic Ocean. That these are the instructors. You can see Sunday Mayoni. Of course, they are also human beings. They can be tired also. They are relaxed. Yes, that is the officer in charge of training cruising in with a flying boat with some of the casualties who could not make it on the trek. You can see them cruising to the shore. They took off from sea school, bringing the logistic support for the participant. At the background there you can see the fishermen from the neighboring villages and the west coast. The flying boat, the captain of the boat is trying to bet, want to follow the wave. You must be very tactful to maneuver your way to the shore because of the waves, the strong waves of the Atlantic. They are getting ready to go ashore. This flying boat is the logistic backing for the trek. There must be a boat if it's on the sea, while on land, a standby vehicle in case of emergencies to convey serious casualties back to base for treatment. But thank God in this case, there are few casualties. Getting ready to do a tactical maneuver. We can see the students, the participants at the background. They are so excited with the waves. Yes, the final berthing. They have to pull, drag the boat ashore for safety and security purposes. The participants are now enjoying themselves, sharing once again, showing love, caring for one another. That is the essence of bringing them together. You can see the expression on their faces. So good. I can hear them say that we're enjoying ourselves. Yes, Capital is excited and is happy. The boat have been dragged ashore. The boat is on land. The participants are getting ready to surf. You don't swim in the Atlantic Ocean, you do what we call surfing. And in doing this, we take every safety precaution into consideration. Under the vigilant eyes of the lifeguards of the training school, the participants are filed out now to do the surfing. They will do so in batches. Two ways about it. They will not want to leave this place. I can see one of the teachers also enjoying the fun. They are trying to cool down after the long trek and the sun, the heat of the sun. I bet you the participants will just want to continue to stay there. I can see another instructor, Mr. Nko, also watching and being on the guard, so that there will be no incident, no accident.
Hey, move there, hey! Move there, move there, move there. I can't move there, this is what... This way, Take patient, take patient.
Yeah, it's nice. But this is the best part of this school. Yeah, but they're not giving us enough time. Now people are just coming and they're sending us out.
People are just coming and they're sending everybody out.
What you have to say?
Boys, great, man.
Enjoy yourself.
It was lovely. Nice. Yes. Lovely. Good. I make something of it.
This is the end of the surfing exercise. The instructors are finding it difficult to send the participants out from the water. They are so happy, they don't want to leave. But we have other business to take care of, cooking. So they have no option than to leave. This is a firewood point. They have gone to buy firewood for cooking, firewood for campfire. This is a task that must be accomplished. You see, most of them are going to use firewood to cook for the first time. They are involved in all these activities. They just have to do it. They should learn how to work together, cooperate, work like a team. You can see them moving towards the campfire site and the cooking competition. The logs of wood will be used to be self-reliant, how to cope when they are on their own, when daddy or mommy is not there. You can see the watch members putting their heads together. In a gathering like that, you will not expect everybody to work. There will be some lousy ones, just like you can see a few others dancing. Others are very serious, putting their acts together, trying to help their colleagues. Others will assume leadership position. They are not hunting for any animal, but firewood. Division of labor, working like a team. Somebody just have to lead. Somebody have to give directives. I can see one of the participants, a female participant, taking charge. Here, we don't say women must be in the kitchen. It is everybody's affairs. But somebody must give directives on what to be done. You can see others in the background carrying logs. This participant is challenging his colleagues. Look at others bringing firewood. What are you doing? Go and look for our own firewood. You can see a lone ranger there trying to gather. Meanwhile, their leader have given instruction, go and get firewood just like others. She is doing it alone, saying, in her mind, I wish I have support from my colleagues. But most likely the support is coming for her. You can notice all hands on deck working together like a team, making sure that they produce good food. Everybody is involved. We have no exception. Everybody must be involved. You must be involved in one thing or the other. Somebody will give directives. I can see Mr. So, one of the instructors in the background, trying to give directives. Most likely, people from his own watch. These team members are complete, and they are making sure that they leave no stone unturned. Others are still trying to put their acts together. They are still trying to
I don't know this song. Hey guys, what do you call it? I don't know if it's I don't know.
It can be fun. Time to set their fire, having arranged the firewood. We can see one of the participants trying to go the ancient way, the primitive way. She brought two stones together. I think she is trying to remember her history, trying to spark the stones so that the stones will bring fire. Let's see the magic she will perform. She's rubbing the stones together. I think this thing has failed him. Let's see what will happen next.
Thank you. Don't want me to drag this thing again. It's disgraceful.
Said you cannot fetch firewood.
How did you light it?
They said they got this stuff.
How did you light it? Oh, you're on there.
At home, those who have their parents at home. I think it is worthy of note that parents should learn how to ask their kids to join their mother in the kitchen instead of leaving everything for housemates. You can see another group also trying to put their act together. They have asked, let me also do it. I can equally do it. Let me assist you. I think doing this is how to work like a team, as will be prefects. I think this is a lesson they should take back home. This is a lesson they should take back to their schools and to their homes. They should learn to support one another. They should learn to work like a team. They should learn to encourage.
People should put this thing on. See, the oil is burning, oh. How do you guys know?
Where's the water? Get the water. Something has to get done. Of course.
Put the water inside.
Much smoke.
Water?
No, please, don't do that.
We're going down. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Yes. You're the biggest guy. Particularly on your hand.
You guys, where's the machete? Where's the machete?
You can cook.
I can cook for you guys. Hold it and be turning. Cover the pot. No, the matches. We went to buy with our money. Please don't buy. 200 Thomas.
Yes.
Cover the pot. Oh, I love this. This is Tinubu watch. Look at me. This is Tinubu watch. This is Tinubu watch.
My mommy taught me.
Let it stay for the time. Maggie. What about DMP? No, meat. No, we don't put meat first now.
No, there's no water in the meat. So wait to that the test will come out.
How long are you setting this?
Get out of here.
Rolly Kush. Nope. I'll carry you for the rest of the day.
You're putting me.
Orlando, help you wash your hands.
There is no water now. This is making me cry. Allow me to hurry.
Hurry, I can't see your what?
It's making me cry.
Come to this side now.
Open the paper.
No, open.
Wait, I'm actually have to leave it at the purpose.
If somebody's not in your way, send him on highway.
Are you putting him on?
Where are those guys now?
This guy just sending people. We need a spoon. The person in this whole group. I mean, he doesn't even know how to do anything, and he's just sitting and representing so you, dumb jealous.
Tomorrow, Mr. Principal.
How you boys?
I'm telling you something.
Yes, having gone far, they are trying to check if the food is done. Let's see it. Wow! Just look at it. They are excited. Most of them wondering, are you sure this food will be tasty? That is the question. That is the expression on their faces. You can see the egusi soup and their meat inside. Oh yes. Different type of soup. The Yoruba man say rishi rishi. You can see them staring and trying to taste. That is the chief cook. It looks as if this one is burnt already. You can see them scraping it. Yes. Of course, there are different methods in cooking the egusi soup. Some say we have the Igbo type, the Yoruba way also. I think this is the frying method. Some are almost rounding up. The day gradually is becoming dark. Here they must finish the cooking.
Oil, meat, pepper, salt, like everything, just all turn up. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what I'm saying is that you should be here. You put him. No, forward, I beg. You can see this. No! Hey! That's not your damn business, man.
Table for the judges to test and then score the best cooks. They will score the texture of the eba, the taste of the soup, the presentation of the food, the arrangement of the table. You can see the judges doing it their own way. The cooking competition brought out the best and the students. You can see the different dishes served. Some made it 3-course meal, some just 2. They also served some minerals, oranges to go with. Since it's a competition, they just have to produce their best. Gradually, the night is on. You can see them in charge of training and the background trained also to test. The impartial judges are trying to make sure that no stone is left unturned. They must assess is an activity that marks the end of exercise, all camping exercise, both in the military and paramilitary organization. The campfire brings all the course participants together to display all activities that were carried out during the 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month program, as the case may be. Here is a 2 weeks program. The participants are expected to display all what they have been doing, all the training. It's a time for relaxation, singing songs, having fun, enjoying oneself, and getting together, trying to relax all the pains. You can see the students gather together and look at the fire at the background. The wood was technically and neatly arranged. Look at the participants dancing around the fire, singing songs, creating fun. Some are cold. It's already late in the night. Campfire is only done late in the night. A few are seated, those who are tired, having trekked, soft, cooks do their display. Amina was singing, dancing, enjoying themselves, creating fun. This is the second day of the expedition, the return journey back. The participants are filing out from the police officers' mess, where the previous nights were driven to by the rain. When the rain disrupted the campfire midway, they are coming out, they have tidied up the place, getting ready to check and report, ready to take off back. It is expected casualties. Here, one of the casualties is being given first aid treatment by the instructors and the teachers. They're trying to give the casualty a helping hand, really cold. Another of the teachers dragging another casualty. Other casualties getting ready to board. The participants are sharing their experiences. Some are very cold because of the rain. Oh yes. The casualties are getting ready to board, being assisted by their able teacher, the engine boat, the engine ready, the control officer. Yes, the participants, what they did the previous day, bringing the boat up, they are going to launch the boat back to the ocean for onward movement. That is the logistic support we are seeing. Previously, some casualties were carried. The casualty rate has increased because of the cold and the exhaustion, the heat, and the weather. An instructor is giving the instruction. Oh yes, yet another casualty. She's too tired, too cold to walk. Such is expected. The training officer with his life jacket on the background, dishing out instructions, getting ready to carry the casualties back home so that they could be attended to. You can see the control officer in the background. The boat captain getting ready to fix the engine boat to do a tactical maneuver so that the first casualties will be taken back. Oh yes, look at her. Tired, exhausted. You can see it written all over her face. Don't worry, you will soon get there. Look at the casualties. They have down on their life jackets, getting ready to board the engine boat. The engine has been fixed, the boat ready to be launched. All hands will be on deck to give possible assistance to enable the boat move on. You can see the teacher trying to put the casualty bag and baggages and all other items used during the campfire night and cooking competition so that it can be conveyed back and make the trek back lighter. Yes, the boat is being launched. Gradually, they are pulling it, waiting for the waves. They are waiting for the waves. You need a lot of tactical maneuver to launch this boat. The waves are coming. The boat cannot be lifted. It's only the wave that can help drag the boat. Let's go. All right, follow the waves. Here they go. Here they go. The boat is launched. All right. Thank you very much. Yes, they have done a neat job. Good teamwork. Working together. You can see the captain moving, trying to maneuver the waves. All right. Need a lot of tactical maneuver. You might be wondering, how about the casualty? The captain is going to longside in a safer place where the casualties will be conveyed back. Here he goes, moving. Okay, look at the casualty now. You can see, indeed, casualties, indeed. They are not refugees. It's the training officer and the nurse. The nurse need to be taken on board to enable give first aid treatment in case. The training officer is trying to give instructions, trying to clarify some points, letting the nurse know why she needs to go in case there are more casualties, and also in case the serious ones will develop some problems on the way. Yes, the training officer with the logistic boat leading the serious casualty back home. These ones are set to go, and the remaining crew members are the capable ones. They are off. Off they go back to sea school. This is the return journey, the second day back to sea school.
Where are you going?
Bye-bye.
Hey, Delta. All right. Check it. They're not the go. We are. From there. You said we come 5% back. Which guys are maybe they come 5 from my back. Those are the big handed.
Neko, welcome. You're going.
Come on up, come on up, come on up. Timing will join you. I will deal with these people.
How you been down?
Yo for you. Thank you.
And not only that, we want to also put in policies that will favor them.
Experience now. How 4 months only here? How has it been?
It has been alright. It was hectic, but we were motivated. That's what kept us up, and we made it.
Did you enjoy it?
It was an experience.
Interesting experience, right?
Yes.
And would you like
once
to
in
play
a
again?
lifetime. You want to miss it, but I've had my own time.
Jide, what do you have to say?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was long.
Long.
Boring.
Very tiring,
We
huh?
made it.
Oh, we made it. Thank God we made it. All right, thank you.
You just want to enter the camera.
It seems I didn't have a purpose. Oh, boy, God, shut your eye,
Let's go, let's go.
ọlọ́jà tó wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ ó hàn báyìí.
Gẹ́gẹ́ náírà wọlé. Kúndé wọlé.
Gẹ́gẹ́ náírà fẹ́ tọ̀kọ̀rọ̀ fún ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí.
Gẹ́gẹ́ náírà kúndé wọlé. Túndé gẹ́gẹ́ náírà wọlé o. Mú lọ nìyẹn o. Gẹ́gẹ́ náírà kúndé wọlé o.
Where now?
Liverpool? To Liverpool?
The students having left Akwabe trekked for another long distance, but this time mild, with the cold weather, not too hot. They arrived on time. Here they are waiting to board the sea school boat that will take them back to the island. You can see them boarding gradually, watch by watch. When it's early morning, they are hungry. Some have started breaking their fast already. They need to be orderly, taking all safety measures so that there will be no casualty on the boat. You can see them boarding gradually, taking their time, moving ahead, getting on board. In no distance time will be at sea school, our final destination. They are saying we will rest. Oh, they are happy. Others are relaxing, waiting for their own turn. Others are cool. Others are just enjoying themselves. You can see the villagers watching them. The first trip have arrived at school. This is announcing the arrival of the first group. You can see them, they are happy with some of the instructors. Welcome back to sea school. Welcome on board. They are happy. They will go and rest. You can see the instructors in the background taking control. The students are seen here moving gradually to the student park and the hostel where they are going to rest. The
How did you come? Hello, cameraman.
Yes. Drive by a contract. Okay, greet us now. Good day. How are you? Nice to see. Don't worry, I'll take my uniform. Okay. Welcome, sir. You're back. Yes. Oh, welcome. Is that?
You're welcome.
I'll do my hand. Hold on. How are you, man? How's everything? You're welcome. Quite some time. Yes, you had me on phone. I think I'm coming now. Welcome. Welcome. How's everybody? How are you doing? Oh, man. You're pretty much. How are you? Welcome, welcome. That's a lot. I don't think you need help. Please. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. How's that? Hello again. How are you? How's everyone? Change your dress. Yes. Yes. Madam, I like you. To the guest house. Fishing birds. said you disappeared on Wednesday. I thought I would see you.
Oh, Wednesday, yes. You're welcome. Yes, most importantly, we have not started station now. We are just about starting. We are still sitting for the representative of our national director, who will soon be here. The new principal, new incoming principal, that's Mr. Ari Salami, is and Mr. Salami, you now know the principal of St. Jude's, and that of Atlantic Hall. The principal of St. Jude's is Mrs. Amulemi. That's Mrs. Amulemi. Principal St. Jude's. And the Atlantic Hall principal, that's him, and that's the wife by his side.
I needed that, thank you.
And that's the wife by his side. And that's Mrs. Phillips, the former principal of Atlantic Hall. She is now the principal Trinity College of Fada, isn't it? I hope I'm correct. Yes. You all know my name. And besides, this is the representative of the director, St. Jude's. The director, the proprietress of that school, the director, that's the representative. And that's another lady by her side. The chairman of the PTA from his here, the chairman of the PTA, St. Jude's, is here. That's him. And Mr. Olaumi, as you are saying him, he has been with you. He is the coordinator of the leadership training program for the Atlantic Hall. He's there, and you are welcome to this program. Pardon me, is my name. The head of primary school in St. Jude's is also here. That's him in white. Oh, sorry. That's him. Mrs. Shobola, Principal Supreme, is also here. Mrs. Shobola, that's Mrs. Shobola, rightly seated. We have other representatives from Atlantic Hall, whom I'm not able to mention. Like I mentioned, Mr. Laumi, as the coordinator from Atlantic Hall. Mr. Iso has been with us. He is the coordinator from St. Jude. He is Mr. Iso. And Mr. Iso, you know that this is the new principal, even if I've not introduced him officially. That's Mr. Ari Salami, is the up and down, and we are working up and down. And the program is from down. By the time we leave here, we move straight to the hall, to the national anthem. I think we'll be giving the program as soon as we arrive at scene. You are welcome again. Happy to see you, happy to see you. Happy to see you, happy to see you.